All right, guys, so we got to talk about this story out of Montgomery County, Virginia, where this base mom exposed this school board chair so bad that the school board chair felt the need to walk out of the meeting, okay? Because the mother embarrassed her in public, right? When she exposed the school board's hypocrisy when it comes to mask, okay? So that's something I want to talk about today because this video is absolutely incredible, right? But before I get into that, I just want to let you guys know, if you like my channel, if you like what I do and you want to support my channel and what I do, feel free to do so using the links in the description below. You can support the merch, you can support the Patreon, you can support the PayPal. There are multiple ways to support the channel if you would like to do so. So with that being said, let's watch this amazing video of this mother forcing the school board chair to walk out of the meeting after exposing her hypocrisy on masks. Take a look.
Senate Bill 739, as you guys probably know, is going to be signed into law very soon. So we're taking the power out of your hands and putting it back with the parents, the way it should be. And it's very concerning that you guys would take the power away from the parents. And Ms. Cass, let me just point out real fast, when you were introducing the public address comment, you said, this is the time we get to hear from the students, from the staff, and from the community members. You didn't mention parents, not one bit. And I think that's a big issue for Montgomery County because you guys do not like the parents. That's how I feel, because you're taking the choice away from the parents and you're trying to take it and put it into your hands for financial reasons. I don't know. You're taking it away from us, and we have parents' law. So I just wanted to point that out. We sat here last year and listened to you guys preach to us about Governor Northam's executive orders and how we must follow them. You guys remember that? We do. So here's the governor that comes into office, but yet you don't want to follow his orders. Why is that? Why is it different from the last year when we were here to this year? Two different governors, two different political parties. So we were supposed to follow it last year, but not this year. That makes no sense, and it makes all of you a bunch of hypocrites, except for Dana and Jamie. Ms. Cass, you also yelled at me the last time I was here for taking off my mask, but here's a picture of you right here on Facebook with a crowd of people.
That's it.
With no mask on. This is my time, and I don't interrupt you. Here's another picture with you with a no mask on.
I'm sorry, Ms. Vaught, you are done. If you are going to sit there and disparage a member of our school board, then you can sit down. If you have something effective to say.
I have facts and truth on my side.
I am not going to sit here.
This isn't about you anymore. It's about
Can we have a police officer, please?
Really?
Yes.
Scared because of
No, I'm not scared. I don't care. I would like you to either talk about something. You can talk about something that concerns our school board.
Where's my team?
Is there something about our students you would like to talk about? Then talk about our students.
You're taking up my time.
Can you please ask Ms. Vaught to leave? Thank you.
What, for speaking the truth?
Ms. Vaught, let's let the rest of us talk.
Can I finish?
No.
So you are.
If you would like to finish about students, but if your idea is to stand there.
It's not about you
Huh?
anymore. Now
She
it's
should be
about
able to
my
say her
I'd like to
piece.
call him.
I've had to listen to people come and criticize me.
People came here and
Last year.
criticized you last year?
Absolutely. And I couldn't do anything about it. And
As well as
publicly,
me.
I was
So
humiliated.
people came here and they talked about your mask to your face. They showed pictures of your family. They showed pictures of your.
Yeah, they did worse.
Pictures there, you did.
That doesn't make it right.
No, it
That
doesn't.
doesn't make it right, Jamie.
You're right, but I had to sit.
Those are that's my family. That is, then fine.
What do you think about our family?
I am not.
Our family is being suffocated to death
I'm
by
done.
your policies.
Time is up.
What do
She
you
leaves or I leave.
Time is up. Time is up.
I'm done.
You can't deal with the truth. You don't need to be a
No.
school board member.
It's not the truth, but that's not the issue.
You can have my seat. We're coming for them, all of them. Except for Dana and Jamie.
Yeah, so before I get in my commentary on that, I actually want to play another video in which the school board chair basically accuses this mom of coming to the school board meeting to personally attack her. Of course, you know, playing the victim card here. Take a look.
Soon after Vaught left the microphone, Vice Chair Penny Franklin briefly suspended the meeting, trying to get Cass back in the room. She refused, and they eventually continued without her. I had the opportunity to speak with Cass on the phone. She says that it was clear that Vaught came last night to personally attack her.
It was very much pointed at me and pointed at trying to disparage me, and I believe her goal is to get me to leave the school board.
I did ask Cass if she will step down from the school board. She says that at this time she will not comment on that. We also talked to Vaught today. She did say that her and Cass started during the last meeting, which was on February 1st, when Cass yelled at her and her group that she is a part of for not wearing a mask inside the room. In Blacksburg, Kelsey Jean-Baptiste, WFXR News.
All right, guys. So now that y'all have the full context of what happened there, let's break it down, okay? Because, you know, again, a lot of people always ask about, well, you know, what is the point of all these, you know, school board meetings and these parents speaking out and, you know, saying the things they're saying? And I'm trying to tell you guys, it actually does have an effect, okay? There is a movement going on across the country in which parents are taking back these schools. They really are, okay? And what that parent did actually forced the school board later that night to basically vote in compliance with an upcoming state law that is led by the Virginia GOP that just got voted in by the people, Glenn Youngkin, that basically is going to require schools to lift their mask mandates, I think in early March, right? But before, in the past, right, this same school board, right, Montgomery County School Board, a month ago, okay, despite Governor Glenn Youngkin's executive orders, basically said, no, we're going to extend our mask mandate, right? Basically in defiance of Glenn Youngkin, okay? Now, prior to that, before, okay, a year ago when there was a Democrat governor in office, right? The school board was like, oh, no, we got to follow the rules, right? We just have to follow what the governor's executive order is, okay? That is why we're instituting this mandate in schools, this indoor mask mandate, is simply because we're trying to follow orders from the governor. Now, lo and behold, a new governor gets in office, a GOP governor, a governor they don't necessarily agree with, and they're like, no. We don't care about his executive order. We're going to try to extend it anyways, right? So obviously that pisses parents off because, again, that's hypocrisy. You literally said before that you were doing it because you had to follow the law and what the government's saying, and now a new governor gets in office and you're like, oh, we don't really care, okay? So this mom decides to take it into her own hands and to call out the chair of the school board, who also voted in favor of extending the mandate, right? Okay, basically exposing her on that, okay, and the hypocrisy there, and also exposing her on the hypocrisy of the fact that she doesn't even follow these rules, right? These rules that she is trying to impose on other people when it comes to the indoor mask mandate, so much so that the school board chair got on that same parent for not having a mask on, right, during a meeting, okay? And then lo and behold, in her personal life, like all these other far left Democrats and liberals, she ain't even wearing a mask, right? Which was exposed by the parent, right? Going up on Facebook, pulling up public Facebook pictures, right, that this school board chair has on Facebook in the public domain and showing the public, hey, this is what your school board chair is doing, okay, out in public, right? Not abiding by the rules, not wearing a mask, while at the same time going against the governor's orders, right, and trying to force rules on people that she doesn't even follow, right? Now, some people may ask, you know, was that appropriate to do? Was it appropriate to do? Here's the thing. If they were private photos, I would say, okay, I think it's a gray area there, right? But these are in the public domain, okay? This ain't no leak, right? This ain't nothing like that. This is in the public domain, right? She was out in public. She took the pictures and posted them on her Facebook, right? She posted them on her Facebook, okay? So obviously she didn't care about her own hypocrisy being exposed to the world. So I don't really understand why this school board chair got so butthurt about the fact that those pictures are being exposed to the public when they were already exposed to the public. All anybody had to do is just go look at her Facebook page, right? So I think a lot of what that school board chair was doing is that she was playing a victim card because she knew at that point that this mother had exposed her when it came to the hypocrisy, okay, and that she's basically about to get voted out, right? I think that's actually what's happening here, okay? She knows she's about to get voted out, so now, in order to save face, it sounds to me like she's thinking about quitting, right? Saying, hey, you know what, I'm gonna step down because these crazy parents, right, are harassing me, right? They're personally attacking me. They're attacking my family, okay? So therefore, I'm just going to step down. And that's probably a better look for her than getting voted out, right? Because again, when asked by the news, okay, are you going to step down? Like, what are you going to do? She's like, I don't know yet, right? Somebody that's going to stay in that position is just going to say, no, I'm going to stay in power, right? Because, I mean, listen, what she exposed her for, I mean, is that really anything that requires her to step down immediately? No, not really. Okay, she can wait until the next election. But again, the fact that she's considering stepping down, these parents must really be getting to her, right? She must really feel embarrassed. She must be really feeling the pressure, right, from parents if she's really thinking about stepping down, okay? And yeah, her walking out during that school board meeting really does show you that, hey, these school board meetings, they matter, right? What these parents are saying, they matter. The epic speeches that we have heard from these parents, they matter, okay? Because there's a whole lot of local politics that's involved with this stuff. And when those local politics now becomes national, because this stuff is spreading on social media, there's even more pressure on these school boards to listen to these parents, right? Because otherwise, as we've seen, these school boards don't like these parents, right? They don't like these parents. They don't think these parents should be involved, right? The Democrats in Virginia already told you, okay? Terry McAuliffe told you, we don't think parents should have a say in their child's education, right? So again, what pisses the school board off is parents trying to come in and say, hey, no. We get to dictate the direction of this school, okay? We voted y'all in to do what we want y'all to do, okay? Not to do what y'all want to do, right? We voted y'all in to listen to us, to represent us, right? And when you're not doing that, obviously there's going to be some consequences, okay? There's going to be some consequences. So, that was a hilarious moment there. I mean, the school board chair tried to get the police to escort the woman out, right, for her freedom of speech, for simply showing pictures that's in the public domain, right? All types of stuff, man. It's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy, man. It has become very clear that a lot of these school boards are simply drunk on power, right? And again, it is very, very satisfying to see that these school board members are starting to realize that they don't have the power, that the people who actually have the power are the parents. That's what happened in San Francisco with those woke school board members getting voted out, right? And that is what's happening now in this case, in which this chair, because of parents exposing her and her hypocrisy, basically walked out of school board meeting and is now considering quitting, right? Again, you love to see it. You love to see it. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.